Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about the breaking news of today, and that is going to be about Andreas Christensen. This is a center back from Chelsea, and yes, it is true, my friends, you guys probably already heard from now that Barcelona have officially signed Christensen and the deal is done. Now we are waiting, right? We are waiting to see when Barcelona is actually going to announce this player. And then later in the video, we're also going to be assessing Joao Felix's future and him maybe possibly going to FC Barcelona and assessing whether Felix would actually fit in Barcelona. There is so much that we do have to discuss within today's video, but first, let's obviously talk about Christensen because that is the breaking news of today, and the saga has officially ended. It has been said here, according to Jared Romero, that the transfer of Christensen to Barcelona is a done deal. Barcelona is going to be offering the player a 5-year contract with him being paid 6 million euros per year. This is a center back that Xavi has been asking for a very long time, very similar to what Xavi has done with Ferran Torres, and so you can just tell that this is going to be a very strategic and planned signing. Now, there was some resistance coming from Chelsea's side. This is not all sunshine and rainbows. Like, yes, it is a great piece of news for Barcelona, but on the side for Chelsea, there's been a lot of noise, right? Dark noise. And Tuchel has said many times, who is the coach of Chelsea, he has said many times that he has urged this center back here to sign the renewal for him to continue at Chelsea and be one of the main players and represent Chelsea for many years to come. Because he has also said that, yes, they rely on this center back. They rely and they want Christensen to continue his progress in this club. But the thing is that Christensen has actually complained many times, and there's been many reports saying that this center back felt like he was lacking progress within this club when it comes to his individual progress and his position within the club. And look, since he did sign with Chelsea a few years ago, only until this past year, he has actually stood out. And because of what he has been giving out, Tuchel does like it. He likes what he sees. But for Christensen, right, the player himself, he believes that his time is to go. And the fans have been very upset. They have said, why would Christensen leave this club? There's no better club to go to. And also, why is this center back acting like he is a world-class center back? He rarely just stood out within this year. If Christensen actually does want to leave this club because he's not being paid enough, then he should just go. And those are the type of things that these fans have been saying. And look, looking at what Barcelona is paying Christensen, they're only paying this player 6 million euros per season. And that's not a lot of money. So I do not think that the problem was that Christensen was asking for more money at Chelsea. I think that what Christensen has been looking for is to basically move to learn something new, to learn a different way of playing, to play as a different center back, because to play as a center back at Chelsea is much different than playing as a center back in Barcelona. I do think that that again is what he was looking for, not to see a bigger contract, but the fans are saying otherwise. But in the end, I do see this player blossoming and improving his game, but in a different way, and I do see this player changing his career. Now in this current season, which was the past 7 to 8 months, he has been a very reliable center back. His true strength is when he is in a 3-man defensive line. So I do see Xavi eventually next season going for maybe a 3-5-2 or maybe 3-4-3, where Christensen can be a right center back. Because if we go back to that game, I do not know which exactly was that game, but there was a game where Dani Alves was playing as a inverted right back, like he was literally being that double pivot next to Busquets. I do think that we could see Christensen go into that role in some cases through the next season. And obviously, if Xavi does go for like a 4-3-3 or a 4-4-2, we could see Christensen being that center back next to Ronald Araujo. So there's so many things that Xavi could do now having Christensen in this squad. So many different types of formations, and that is what makes this Barcelona side so exciting for the next season. And this player has also shown that he can block lanes very well in a 3-man defensive line. He understands what the opposition is always trying to do. He does have those tendencies of Ronald Araujo, which is very interesting. And so look, this player here, he's very calm on the ball when he distributes the ball. He has everything it takes to be a very great center back in Barcelona, and I do not think that Barcelona is not going to stop here. I do think that they're going to continue to look for other center backs, whether it's in this summer or in the next one, because the one player that will be on his way out very soon, which could be in the summer of 2023, could be Gerard Piqué. So you better bet the Barcelona are going to be looking for other center backs to strengthen that defensive line. Maybe it could be someone like De Ligt in the next summer, which will be in 2023. And having De Ligt, Christensen, Araujo, and Eric Garcia as our center back options, it would be something so great to see. But now let's move on towards Joao Felix. And it does say here, according to Ruben Uria, Atletico Madrid are aware of Barcelona's growing interest in Felix. His agent, Jorge Mendes, continues to press for the transfer. Atletico Madrid have no intentions of selling him for now, but things could change if they don't qualify for the Champions League. So yes guys, the Felix saga continues. The fact that Felix is linked to Barcelona, I don't think that many of us have taken this saga very seriously, because many of us do not even think whether Felix should join Barcelona, yes or no. Now look, what's not going to help Felix continue at Atletico Madrid is if Atletico Madrid do not qualify for the Champions League next season, because every great young player does want to be in top European football, and we know this. And right now Atletico Madrid have not been their best within the league, which is why right now they are suffering, and there is a chance that they may be knocked out. Like for example, the teams that could be going into the Champions League next season could be Betis, Sevilla, Real Madrid, and Barcelona. Now I know that Atletico Madrid right now are in third place as things currently do stand, because right now Atletico Madrid is playing, but at the time I'm recording this video they are in third place. But there is a reason for that. That is because they do have more games. But assuming that Barcelona and Sevilla and Betis continue to do well, they continue to win their games, and once everyone has an equal amount of games, mathematically we could see Atletico Madrid out of the top 4 and miss the Champions League. And that is where the question comes in. Could Felix be on his way out? Could Barcelona come calling? Now when it comes to this conversation, I am in the gray area. I do not know whether Barcelona should be having this player or not. I do not know if Barcelona actually want this player or not, because I just do not think that this is a necessity. Like, the talent is there. Like, don't get me wrong, he has 7 goals and 3 assists as a center forward this season. If you bring those numbers into Barcelona, that makes Joao Felix the second top goal scorer for Barcelona, so of course he'll do well at Barcelona. This is a great player. I'm not trying to disrespect this player, but he is just not a necessity for this club. And the one thing that does get me very worried about this player when it comes to him joining Barcelona is that he is accustomed to the 5-3-2 formation or a 4-4-2 formation. He is very accustomed to a 2-man offensive line where there are 2 forwards, and Felix is usually 70% of the time playing as a second striker. That is not a good sign, my friends. Every time Barcelona do bring in a player that usually plays as a second striker, for example Griezmann sometimes, Memphis Depay sometimes, what they did in their previous clubs, that position does not exist in Barcelona, which is why we do see these players not be what they once were from their previous clubs. But that is going to be my quick take regarding Felix. I just do not think that when it comes to where he does want to play and where he prefers, that position does not exist in Barcelona. Could he be re-engineered and play as a real center forward in Barcelona? Of course he could, because he's a young player. He's a great player. He's talented. I do think that eventually we will see him in the top 20 players in the world, but as of now I just do not think that this will be a great idea for Barcelona to move forward with. But that is going to be wrapping up today's Barcelona daily news. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.